This week on Chuckload of Comics, we're talking about Daredevil.
Daredevil!
You watch the Netflix show, now learn about the comic. All that plus, move over, Batman. There's a new hero in town. Her name's Diana Prince. So we're gonna have a lot of fun today. So stick around, right here, Chuckload of Comics. Hello and welcome to Chuckload of Comics.
Hello.
I'm Chuck Lindsay.
I'm Shauna Lindsay.
This week, we're talking about Daredevil, the Charles Soule comic run that he's doing right now. Charles Soule is doing the Lord's work with Daredevil. Let me tell you, he's joining the ranks of fantastic authors who've done Daredevil, so we're going to talk all about his amazing run in just a few minutes. But what an awesome weekend. The world is talking about one thing this weekend, and for a change, it's not Donald Trump.
Thank goodness.
Everybody's talking about that one right there, Wonder
Woman.
We went and saw it on Friday, and we figured we're doing a show today. We can't not talk about Wonder Woman.
So good.
So Shauna, what'd you think of Wonder Woman?
Oh, it was amazing. It was awesome. It was your superhero movie, but not gritty, not too gritty. Like, it was just good-hearted and
Exactly. It was just
good.
a happy,
Yeah.
good-hearted flick,
Yeah.
man. Wonder Woman. Patty Jenkins
nailed it.
knocked it out of the park.
Nailed
man. If DC ever needed a win, they got one
Yep.
with Wonder Woman, with Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman.
And, so, of course I'm a woman, so I have to be somewhat of a feminist, but I'm not one of those bra burners, but go Patty Jenkins.
Hell yeah.
And you know what my favorite part about this whole series is that she's like
Do tell.
an actual superhero with no bad history. Most of your superheroes have like dead parents, have they had some horrible accident to get their superpowers. No, she's just like a badass, and she's part god, and
what a positive. By the way, there's not gonna be any spoilers here.
Yeah, but it's so cool. It's like, what a role model. She's got all these great morals, she's just a good person. It's like, way to go, women.
Yeah, I didn't really
Girl
think about
power.
that. Yeah, she's like just such a positive character.
Yeah.
And the way they portrayed her, the way Patty Jenkins put this movie together was great.
I know.
I mean, the movie's got everything. It's an origin story, which who doesn't love a good comic book origin story? It's a period piece, so you get costumes and period costumes. It's a war movie, you get
So much all in one.
battles, you get everything. You get amazing villains, wonderful characters, incredible character development. I mean, it's a major win for Patty Jenkins, a major win for female directors.
And for DC.
And for DC as a whole.
I mean, come
they
on.
just killed it.
They've bombed the past few movies, so.
Yeah, it's got that, it feels like the original Superman, that Richard Donner, Christopher Reeve Superman. That's the vibe you get. It's just this happy, colorful, fun flick. And
Great
Chris
characters,
Pine, Chris Pine nailed it. I mean, what an excellent addition to that cast was Chris Pine. And Gal Gadot, can't say enough.
Oh, wow.
Playing Wonder Woman.
She's so good. She's perfect.
I know.
She's got the look. She's got the chops for it, the acting chops.
The physicality to pull off a role it's really a physical role.
Yeah.
She can deliver dialogue in a fantastic way. She's likable, like Shauna said. She's just not this brooding. I mean, recently DC, man, they've made Superman a dark, brooding character. For God's sake.
No, she's like this happy-go-lucky person, but she's just a badass. She's a fighter. She's a warrior.
Yeah.
And that's what she was trained to do. So that's just what makes her so cool.
Breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman was.
And she's like naive, but it's not overboard, so it makes her a little bit.
You're gonna
human.
love it. You're gonna love it. And aside from the main characters, something else I also liked were the supporting characters. If you saw Batman and Superman, you remember the black and white photograph of it had Chris Pine and Wonder Woman and like the lineup from them in World War II. Well, you get the story of the other people in that photo, and they're great.
Yep.
They're great. All the others.
Spud
from
Train
Spotting. I was like,
I didn't
whoa,
realize that was
Spud.
him.
And I can actually understand what he's saying for a change.
I didn't
he
realize
was
Robin
great.
Wright was in it either.
Robin
that
Wright
was cool.
Was
a good surprise.
Yeah, was in it, man. And there's just so much. I mean, you get the whole not the Civil War, but the whole kind of 1920s vibe to it. But then you also get this whole gladiatorial vibe when they're on the Mascara Island, and God, it's like 300 meets freaking Saving Private Ryan. You get all of this stuff in one
It's true.
awesome package. It's perfect.
Yeah.
The movie's got everything.
But a PG 300, not the R 300.
Yeah.
So it's good for the kids too.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
I'm going to ask the question to you, and I'm also asking the question to all you people watching at home.
Oh, I'm on the spot.
If you have an answer, or if you have an opinion, send it to chuckloadofcomics@gmail.com, because I kind of have a question.
Uh-oh.
Do you think that this movie, as good as it is,
Mm-hmm.
as great as it is, did DC kind of shoot themselves in the foot a little bit making a movie this good? Because before this, you had Superman, you had Batman vs Superman, you had Man of Steel, and at that point, DC couldn't do any worse. And I like those movies, but I'm just saying they couldn't go any further down. All they had to do was go up.
Yep.
And now they've gone up so high. Where do they go from here? Because I
don't
mean,
know.
what do you think?
I am nervous about the fact that they're putting out Justice League before they're putting out the origin stories of all the other characters in the Justice League.
I agree.
Like, I would rather see Aquaman before I see Justice League. I want to know these characters' backstories, and you're not going to be able to tell me.
I want to see the Flash. I want to see Cyborg before we get the team up. I mean, everybody knows Batman and Superman, but let's get these other characters in there.
And so you're going to see this team-up movie without any backstory to these characters, or they're going to screw it up and try to cram in some backstory, and then it's just going to be this hodgepodge of a movie. So I don't know.
Well, I hate to take the luster off of Wonder Woman, but man, it's like, where do they go now? But down. Because he can't go any higher than Wonder Woman. It's almost as good as it gets, at least based on what we've seen in the DCEU. And one other thing, again, if I had to nitpick it a little bit, it's not even a nitpick, but this movie didn't get me excited about Justice League the way that I thought it would.
Yeah.
And I'm already excited about Justice League, but when I walked out of Captain America Civil War, I could have walked right into Spider-Man. You know, I was so excited about the next Marvel movie.
Right.
This one was just such a great standalone.
Yeah.
You're right. That's not a criticism, but it's like I was kind of expecting this movie to get me jazzed about Justice League. It really didn't. But I am jazzed about Justice League, so I don't want to poo-poo it. But I do feel like DC has reached the mountaintop with Wonder Woman, and now I don't know what they can only do as good. Because I don't think they're ever going to top Wonder Woman, even with Wonder Woman 2, which this was announced today. Patty Jenkins has already signed on to do Wonder Woman 2. So go, Patty Jenkins. Hooray for women directors everywhere.
Way to go, women.
That's right. Now there's Sophia Coppola and Patty Jenkins. So
I don't know.
We doubled.
Patty Jenkins might have kicked Sophia Coppola out of
it. We could talk about Wonder Woman all day, but that's not really what we're here to do. So go see it. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. What we're here to talk about, though, is this book right here, Daredevil.
So good.
Fantastic. With Charles Soule, Ron Garney, and Matt Milla got together and made just a fantastic run of Daredevil. It's currently going on. You can still jump on board with Daredevil. It's not like, and what are they up to? I think they're up to issue 20. Yeah. So you're not too far along. You can't jump on board. But
also the good thing with Daredevil, and one of the things that I like about it, is that they stick to that like 5-issue story arc kind of thing. So you don't have to read number 1. You could start with the Running with the Devil issue 16 or whatever, and then start from there. You don't have to know.
Yeah, every story arc is like
really
5
good.
issues, and it's an all-new story arc. So you can really jump on anywhere. You can jump on right now. Jump on with issue 21, because that's going to start a new story arc that you can jump on.
Exactly.
So really quick backstory. Who is Daredevil? You probably watched the Netflix show. You know a little bit about his backstory. And if you haven't watched the Netflix show, you should. That show's fantastic.
Fantastic.
Netflix Daredevil is great. God, what do you say? Anyway, Matt Murdock, our lead character, basically when he was a little kid, he was exposed to some toxic sludge, and which made him completely blind.
Again, a superhero with some bad...
Rudy said, bummy backstory. At least his parents didn't get shot or killed.
That's true.
I think they did die eventually.
But so he's blind.
So he's blind, but it also gives him these superpowers of superhuman
high
senses.
Yeah.
His sense, his smell, not his sight. his everything. He's got
gains some hearing.
Superhuman strength, superhuman hearing, superhuman. He's got all his senses combined into this radar sense, where he can sense anything around him. This 360 degree kind of radar sense. He can he could sense what's written on a piece of paper across across the street just based on the indentations, like this radar sense. I mean, it's that in tune.
Hyper, yeah.
He's got a mentor when he was a kid, this guy by the name of Stick. Mentored him, kind of brought him up because his dad did die. And so just kind of helped him to refine his powers, control his senses, because I mean, you can imagine if you have senses of everything that's going on around you 24/7,
It's probably annoying.
it's gonna drive you nuts, especially for a little kid. It was actually in I think it was Avengers vs X-Men. Psylocke mind melded with him one time. She couldn't even take it. There was so much sensory shit going on that she's like, oh, I don't know how you do this every day, and she couldn't take over his mind because he's being bombarded with senses everywhere. So
Stick also refined his martial arts skills.
Taught him to kick ass and take names also. So anyway, that's the character of Daredevil. Now this run of Daredevil, oh my God, Charles Soule is doing incredible things. He joins the rank of Mark Miller, Brian Michael Bendis, Ed Brubaker, captains of the comic book industry, and his run of Daredevil is right up at the top, right with him. The writing's fantastic. There are some story arcs in here that are just so fun.
Yeah.
He talks about, there's one where he goes to Vegas and you get to see Matt Murdock at a card table and he can read all the cards. Or I can't remember if he can read the cards, or he chooses not to read the cards. He chooses to use his senses to read everybody's heartbeat and their breathing patterns, and he just kills it at the table. That was awesome. There's a really funny one where he's diffusing a bomb, but he can't read the digital display. That was nuts. That's an interesting thing. He can't read a smartphone,
Right?
Of all his powers, he can't read a smartphone because it's just a screen. He can't read a digital display of a bomb if he's trying to defuse it because he can't see, and his radar powers don't help him with that. Another sick one was this Blood Artist issue where there was this villain who was killing people and making art out of blood and out of body parts, and Daredevil has to fight him. So like Shauna said, there's lots of different story arcs you can get into. You don't have to start at issue number 1 to appreciate it. The stories are great, but the stories take a back seat to the art.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing art.
The art in this book, Ron Garney, the pencilist, and Matt Milla, the color artist, are killing it. We don't talk about the color artist much, ever. They usually take a back seat, but man, in this book, you appreciate the colorist almost as much as the writer and as the artist. He's got this the whole book is kind of in 4 colors: black, red, gray, maybe tan, and it's just
some washes.
Yeah, it's like there's no gradients in it. It's all just these solid colors that are incredible. It's got a very dark, gritty feel to it. It's good.
And they match each scene with the writing perfectly.
Yeah.
Like it makes you feel through the color.
It's a really unique book, and it's written fantastically by Charles Soule. Speaking of Charles Soule, we sat down with Charles Soule. Charles Soule, if you watched our episode about the Inhumans, if you go to YouTube, check out our Inhumans episode, we talked about Charles Soule. Charles Soule rebirthed the Inhumans to the world. I mean, like, nobody cared about the Inhumans until Charles Soule took the reins, wrote an amazing 25 issue run, or it might have been like 35 of the Inhumans, and brought them back to the mainstream. Now they got a TV show coming out, they got a movie coming out, so this guy rebirthed the Inhumans, and now he's rebirthing Daredevil big
in
time.
comic form, of course, because we know Netflix kind of gave it a kick too.
Yeah. So we talked to him, actually, so take a look at our little conversation with Sir Charles Soule. What I want to talk to you just for a quick second is, what does it feel like to have completely brought back the Inhumans from not relative obscurity, but man, you made them, you brought them back in the forefront. One of our favorite groups of characters, the Inhumans.
For me, it was exactly the same way. I've loved them since I was little. They're so weird and different, and Black Bolt's power set, and Medusa's hair, and all of the strange stuff, Lockjaw, all of it. So I always kind of wanted to write Inhuman stuff when I came into Marvel, and then when they said, we're doing this big initiative with them to really kind of put them in the forefront and do a book built around them, and we wanted to write it, it was like, well, it's kind of a nice day, kind of a nice thing to hear. So, I've been on the book, or was on the books for about 3 years, and kind of built a lot of things through the universe that have been expanding onto other places, movies, TV, stuff like that. So it feels amazing. I'm really lucky.
Yeah. How'd that go down? Did they just call you out of the blue? They love what you did with Death of Wolverine and all that?
I mean, it's pretty much that. At that point, I'd been doing She-Hulk and Thunderbolts and Death of Wolverine I was working on, and they just were like, you know what, we think you can handle this, and let's see how it goes. And so it was really that simple, and here we are today.
Wow, yeah, we did an entire episode on you and about the Inhumans and what you've done with them,
awesome.
and so it's amazing just to talk to you for a second. Any involvement with the Inhumans TV show and the movie and anything like that?
No, I'm focused on the comics right now. Like, I'm writing a ton of stuff, and I don't really have bandwidth for anything else, but I've seen a little bit, and it all looks phenomenal. I think it's going to be super cool. They're actually using one of the characters from my Inhuman run. Oran is in the... Yes. Yeah, she's cool, and she's going to be in the show, in the movie, whatever. So I can't wait to see how that's done on screen, and it's really cool. That's
so awesome. What a time to be alive that we get to see Inhumans on TV and in IMAX theaters now.
Yeah, it's really great.
Lastly, anything you can tell us about what's coming up for Daredevil? In the books?
Oh man, Daredevil. So right now we're almost finished with this arc called Purple, which is where we find out how we got his secret identity back. It's very cool, intense stuff.
Loving it so far.
And then the next arc is called Supreme, and that is about ever since I started, because I'm an attorney as well as being a writer, and ever since I started working on the book, people have been asking me to kind of do a real thorough legal arc. And so Supreme is that. So it's basically the one of the biggest cases of Daredevil's career. Lots of courtroom scenes, so if you like that, you're gonna get it. And it's very fun. I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of flack from lawyers telling me all the things I screwed up, but whatever, it'll be fun.
You should put it in the book somewhere. Put it in the back. Letters from lawyers.
Yes, yeah, maybe. Anyway, fantastic.
Well, there's a line of people waiting to talk to you, but thanks a lot for taking your time out of your day. That was pretty dope.
Awesome.
Thank you, Charles Soule, for talking to us, man.
Yes.
This guy was busy at the Comic-Con, and he took the time to chat with us. That was awesome.
Very cool.
It was like trying to, catch an interview with Jesus at the pearly gates or something. It's like he's busy. Charles Soule took the time to talk to us, and that was awesome.
That was great.
So anyway, long story short, pick up Daredevil, start reading it. It's a killer run. The art will blow your mind. The writing's going to just knock your socks off.
Yep.
And check out the Inhumans show coming out in
first
September.
in theaters.
Yeah, they're showing the first 2 hour-long episodes in IMAX, and then it's gonna pick up on television. So check that out. Inhumans coming in September. So we're gonna close it out. And before we close it out, what we're gonna do, if you have been to our YouTube channel, you may have seen the video where we tried to win golden tickets inside chocolate bars. Maybe we did win one. I don't know. Have you watched it? So we have some of the leftovers. We got a lot of these. We had 5 of these.
Leftovers.
So we looked inside these things looking for golden tickets. Maybe we found one, but we took the golden ticket out.
Yeah, sorry. But what's left is delicious, already wrapped chocolate.
Milk chocolate inside each one.
See, it's not like we touched the chocolate. It's in its own nice little plastic bag.
Yeah, we didn't lick them or anything. We also got these postcards autographed by Kevin Smith. Why do we tell you about this stuff? Because we want you to have a chocolate bar and a card autographed by Kevin Smith.
Yeah,
So how do you win one? You're an awesome YouTube viewer. You're one of our good friends. Just send us an email. Send an email to chuckloadacomics@gmail.com for your chance to win a postcard autographed by Kevin Smith and a delicious chocolate bar.
That's right.
For the Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. We're giving away 3 of them.
3?
We're giving away 3 autographs and candy bars. All you gotta do is send us an email, send us your address. You don't even need to send us a self-addressed stamped envelope. We'll just mail it to you.
Yeah, we'll mail it to you.
We'll pay for the postage and everything.
Can you believe that? Who does that nowadays?
We're incredible. If it comes melted, that's on you.
Sorry.
But yeah, so chuckloadacomics@gmail.com. Tell us, hey, I want one of these, and we'll enter you into a drawing. We'll do a drawing in a week. A week from now. We'll do a drawing, send it to you.
Most important thing, though, you have to be a subscriber.
This is only open to subscribers. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, you're out of luck.
Sorry.
So subscribe. Go to YouTube, click the subscribe button, and send us an email to win your own autographed card and chocolate bar. So if you haven't watched the video of us doing our unboxing, we're going to roll it for you. So thanks for watching, and check out this video. This is our unboxing to win golden tickets to be in the next Jay and Silent Bob movie.
Did we win? Did
check
we not?
it out.
I don't know.
Check it out. Enjoy. Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Chuckload of Comics. In front of me, you'll see 5 candy bars. 5 tiny little square pieces of confectionery goodness. Inside of one of them, we hope to find a golden ticket, Willy Wonka style. So in one of these, there might be a golden ticket. We're going to open them all up for you right now.
So exciting.
What's this all about? Okay, Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash, the comic book store from in Red Bank, New Jersey. Kevin Smith started it. You recognize it from the show Comic Book Man on AMC.
Of course.
Well, they're celebrating their 20th anniversary. 20 years of the Secret Stash.
Congratulations,
Congratulations, guys. Way to go. Anyway, to celebrate their 20th anniversary, they made 1,000 of these chocolate bars.
Only
1,000 of
1,000.
them. Inside of 10 of these, they put golden tickets. There's our cat screaming, but that's a good luck
He's
charm.
excited. His
Because
name's Walter.
That's a damn good luck charm, I think.
Here you go, Walt.
That's Walt. Walt the cat, making noise. So there's inside of 1,000 bars, there's 10 golden tickets. If you find a golden ticket, you win a walk-on part in the new Jay and Silent Bob reboot
Oh, that's
movie.
so exciting.
It's coming out. The sequel to Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is Jay and Silent Bob reboot. It's going to be shooting this summer. So we are hoping to get a golden ticket and be in the movie. Thank you, Kevin Smith. That was a damn good idea.
Great idea.
Not the most original idea, but man, what a good one. So without further ado, let's get to it. Let's start opening some chocolate bars.
Oh no, I'm so nervous.
Chocolate bar number 1.
No, I can't watch. I can't see.
Music? Ah. See? You gotta have music when you're
That's
doing a
better.
chocolate bar opening. Okay, so here it goes. Chocolate!
Yummy, delicious
This
chocolate.
looks delicious.
Those are gonna make
This
some
looks
good,
delicious.
good s'mores later.
I'm gonna eat you
No.
later. Shauna?
Can I open this one?
Open whichever one
I've
you
been
want.
looking at this one right here, eyeballing this one. You can notice our lovely shot glasses.
These
holding
do look
them
good,
up.
by the way. They have the Jay and Silent Bob Secret Stash 20th anniversary logo imprinted on them. If nothing else, I can drink these and eat these and cry.
Chocolate.
Oh,
Chocolate is
oh my
so
god.
good.
Oh my god. I'm getting nervous.
Smells good.
I'm getting nervous. All right.
20th anniversary.
Keep the ball rolling.
It's pretty neat.
Cue music. You gotta cue the music every single time you do
Oh,
this.
sorry, I didn't cue the music. last
Chocolate
time.
bar number 3.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Chocolate. Nothing.
I got 2 left. Oh, no.
Woo! I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as we are, because I'm nervous as shit.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, only 2 more bars left.
Which one do you want to open since they're your bars?
Pick one. It's up to you. Cue music.
Oh, this is it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can hear a golden ticket in there. I can hear it. Chocolate.
Nothing. Oh shit.
I got 1 more left.
Well, if nothing else, we did get this awesome postcard from
These are
Kevin
very
Smith.
cool.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
entering the contest, autographed by Kevin Smith.
Very
So
cool.
that's cool. All right,
Yeah.
guys, last bar.
Oh no, I can't look.
The odds
I can't
are
look.
1,000,000 to 1.
I can't, well, technically they're 1,000 to 1, but yeah.
Cue music. Oh, I'm so sad. All right, here we go, people. Music. Here we go.
I'm looking, but I don't want to.
Nothing.
Oh no!
Nothing!
Win.
No! I'm gonna eat chocolate.
My life is ruined.
Oh, this is good. This is Kevin Smith who put these out. I wonder if there's any like medicinal qualities to this chocolate.
That's true. How's the chocolate bar at
It
least?
even tastes shitty.
No, it doesn't. I'm sure it's
Nah, it's good.
delicious.
Thanks for watching, guys. That was a lot of fun. Cue the Cheer Up Charlie music.
Come on, Charlie.
It's pretty good.
No need to frown. Deep down, you know the world.